One sec, boys. Let me just set it up real quick. Hey! What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Alright, welcome back to another stream. Like I told you guys last week, I might host another BO10. And I am hosting, like, yeah, yet another one. Yeah, this is gonna be between, what's like, let me just double check the name so I pronounce them correctly. It's from, it's going to be between, like, one of the top, like, Abysscraft players we have right now in JP. And we also have one of the top players in the CN server, right? And their name is Trainen and Seiyun Sky. Yeah. Like Nebula Sky, something like that. Mm-hmm. I think I've met them like yeah, I think I've met them at least once or twice in rank, and yeah. Like we're going to see the deck that I was like testing yesterday. The one with flowering friendship on Evo Forest. So yeah, let's take a look, see what happens here, yeah. See how it turns out, dude. What's up, Queen? What's up, Randomize, and what's up, Drown Warlord in Vortex? Welcome back to another stream, everybody. Alright, so let's take a look, see what we got here actually. Gaming to pretty sure I should have another instance here. Yeah. There we go. Surely this works out. So this time around, we're going to have the host is called Nemo. Nemo is God, but which side is like Trajan? Bam. Hello, Maliki. Oh. One sec. I think I know what to do. There we go. Yeah, there you go. Oh wow, they're starting already. Sheesh, that's fast. Alright. There's a best of 10, by the way, boys. Yeah, let me just adjust their names real quick. There we go. I've always wondered how the hell this like whatchamacallit, this deck works. Because it doesn't have late game. And it has like it doesn't have bail. So it relies solely on first best of 10. It's best of 10. It's best of 10. So we're going to watch like 10 matches straight up. We're going to watch 10 matches straight up, bro. Alright. I'm going to turn off the music over here. I'm gonna turn on the music on the in-game. Alright. There we go. Alright. First off, we see right here he has 2 Aragavis. So he's kinda immune to swarming. I actually asked like the EN translator of the event like how to pronounce their name, and then like they sent me a picture of an Uma. They literally sent me a picture of an Uma, dude. Like, Jesus. It's actually funny, dude.
どうか使っていきます。負けてないもん。
Okay, here we are.
私なんか。
Dude, this guy actually he actually has the perfect hand for playing Flowering Artisan early. Yeah. Which one? If I remember correctly, let me just double check. Bam, bam, bam. Like, Forest is Seiyun Sky, and then like, the Abysscraft player is Trainen. Yeah. Is that the Street Fighter player Nemo? I actually have no idea about their like backgrounds. Okay, so the only thing that I know about their backgrounds is like Trainen here. Trainen is one of the top players right now of Abysscraft in GP. Meanwhile, Seiyun Sky is a consistent top player for. Okay, does he have it? Okay. Consistent like top player, like top Forest player for the CN server. So this is what he cooks. Damn! He actually got it off! Game 1! That is not something I expected. When I tried this deck, I never got this combo off. My guy got this combo off like game 1. What's with the best of 10? Oh, basically this is like a showcase of pro players from across the globe, you know? Like, remember when I played this last week? And it dies to 1 RGB. It's kinda out of juice actually. Yeah. So this is like a showcase of like top players. Like the bottom players from CN server, if I remember correctly. And then like top players from JP. Both of them respectively are top CRs. We'll feature some like well-known some players that you guys are like more aware of in the future based on what I've seen in the server. So yeah, look forward to it, guys. If anything though, I'm more curious about like the deck list that these players brought because it's like Evo Abyss and Evo Forest. You know? Typically, right? Typically when you mention pro player or top player, right? Like, or you're thinking, oh, it's probably gonna be like a try-hard list. It's probably gonna be Dragon Portal or something along those lines, right? These players decided to bring the cook. I'm just saying, man. They actually decided to bring the cook. What? Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Did he actually just double fairy print here? Oh, I would never have thought of that. Yeah, so the reason why he did that probably is to print like 3 fairies into like 4 fairies, like dive in 1 and then like evolve twice again when like the Sandalphon comes in. So let's take a look. See, he evolved 6 times already, right? And the reason why he got to do that was because of the free evolve from Vern. And with like he's going to juice up that Sandalphon that's about to come. He has 3 Sandalphons in the deck, by the way. He has 3 Sandalphons in the deck, and he's probably gonna juice it up with this 1 Flowering Friendship he has in the hand. Oh, interesting. 1 Flowering Friendship, dude. Can't invoke next turn. He can invoke once. He can invoke once like this, dude. There you go. Oh my god! He has two Sandys now. Just Joe the second Sandy.
天地は干上がり
Interesting.
私をねだ
何して遊ぶ何して遊ぶ何して遊ぶ
One gil?
えい
Interesting.
えい
Okay.
また遊ぼう
足引っ張んなよ
そっちこそ
足引っ張んなよ
そっちこそ行くぞ
Hmm.
行くぞ
自由だ
えいえい私
Wow, he's trading everything too. Okay. Now he has two Sandys that are juiced up. He's still 10 though, so... I wonder if he's okay with that. Oh wait, the problem with this hand state is he doesn't have any Kupitan right now. So... The moment, the moment Trainen actually just prints a big board, how does it even pierce with Sandalphon? Yeah, that's his biggest problem right now. Oh.
こいつだけでも
Wow, that's like 3 zombies, man. Is he actually gonna pile on that skeleton too? That's messed up if he does that. He probably knows about the Sandalphon counter already.
天使長の力を味わうといい
3 Sandys in hand. Area is not juiced up and he has no more juice. Yup. He has to use his last Evo point if he wants to clear this, I think. And I don't think he can even clear. Right, let's take a look see. So his Sandy is not prepped. He's 11. His area is not prepped. Is he going to... Oh.
虹の矢よ
Yeah, how does he play this actually?
神なさい優しく
邪魔するからなのじゃ
Okay.
にゃんえいえい
Hmm.
平気だ
Okay.
天地は干上がり
He's-
私をねだ
Interesting. Wow. No, wait, he has no more plays next turn though. Yeah, that's the issue with this line. He has no more plays. He has no Titania, and he hasn't drawn a single Grand in Jita. So even though he did draw like 2 flowering friendships, his hand is kind of empty afterwards. So it's really interesting because whatchamacallit, when I first tested this deck yesterday, I was wondering how do you maneuver with lines like this? And yeah, like this is literally like looking like the way I expected it yesterday. The lack of grade makes it so that this deck kind of relies a lot on drawing Grand Jita and World of Games for card draw, right? If you don't hit one of those two, your card draw's kinda thin.
私をね
Both of these players are committing their guild list before 10.
悪いね
Though, Trayan looks like he's kinda running out of juice actually. Too. Like both of them only have Sandy in the hand, by the way. I just realized that. Both of them only have Sandy in the hand. Ooh. Yeah, we're talking about like the draw of like whatchamacallit, from Nebula Sky, like a Nemo, right? But like we're also having the same issue right now with your boy, Trainen.
花よりもこっちになって
Tree, yeah, he runs 3 Sandalphon. Let me see their counter real quick. 13, 13, 11. So he can't evolve. He can't Sandalphon here. Yeah, he's off by 1.
奪いにして遊ぶ
He is off by 1.
えいえいまた
Oh, he pushes everything
試練が
towards
続くわ
towards the Super Evolve unit. Oh, the first guy to draw the Jita is the guy that gets the relief. Uh-oh. That might be game. Yeah, that might be game. He also has a Lyria, so he can even draw another 7-drop. What's the score? Oh, you don't worry. This is literally the first match right now. I can put some numbers though for you guys. So is he actually just playing Tempo Sandy? He is playing Tempo Sandy. Holy. Put some numbers for you. Bum, 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 bum.
願いを約束を俺は守る
Yep,
自由だ
that is such a good like Tempo Sandy right there.
0時であなたを
Because he knows he only has one one card. 3 are like at least like 2. Oh shit! Like 2 are like 2 are probably like invoke. Yeah, 2 in like he knows he has 3 like he knows he has 3 like 3 sandal phone. So the moment he didn't see like another one getting invoked, he made the read that, oh, this guy has 2 sandal phone in the hand already, 1 from the invoke and like a 2 from the invoke, I mean, and then 1 from draw. So like he made the read that, oh, this guy is going to have a Sandy turn this turn specifically. So he decided that, yo, instead of like trying to play around and like you know, play the Sandy game, he's just gonna like drop his Sandy, right? Like alongside that big ass board. Holy. Alright. I wanna see a match from Nebula Sky, right? Where he gets to play draw cards.
どうか行きます
Yeah.
多めに見て
天地は干上がり
Yo, what's up, Vice? Dude, we are featuring a best of 10 pro match where like they're they're playing kind of like something that, you know, it might interest you. It's a flowering like a a flowering forest, a flowering friendship like Evo Forest deck.
仲間たちと
Right, exclamation point decks, by the way, guys, if you guys wanna see. One sec. Decks. Let me just spin this real quick. Let me just spin this real quick on both chats so you guys can
巣
see.
を張る試練は続くが
悪いね
もう巣の上
Dude, how the hell? Okay. I was about to say,
命と羽のあふれる地
何して遊ぶ
how the hell does he always get a Miroku, actually? I mean, it's the second game.
なものでしょ
Does he play World here? No World, actually. He's reinforcing the board. If he draws Flowering Friendship, he can play. He can play like with Miroku, I think. But okay, so if he has a Miroku, if he draws Flowering Friendship next turn,
うかつだ
he's going to be able to play a Fairy, I think.
もう
Plus
巣の上愛は平等
Miroku Fairy World of Games? Oh no, not enough actually. Yeah, not enough. He needs like one more fairy for that. So he's probably going to place Miroku right now.
な
He's going to prepare this.
移り気な
Probably the areas are
君の
7 by now.
花よりもこっちにな
Oh, it's 8 actually. 8. So 8 right now, right after the Evo, right? And then the UL is like the next turn comes, it's going to become 9. The UL evolves, gonna make it 10, and then which enables 2 of these areas to just basically refresh all his evolves. Ma bro.
天地は干上
Oh,
が
I
り
just realized this evil list actually has Serbi. Oh. Okay.
寒いなんて
Wow, he's going to make a big ass board with this. Probably Evo Serbi next turn. Yeah, with how big this board is.
お仕置きじゃ済ませへんよ
Okay, so he opts to not go for the area right now. So I think is of course to have a wider board, that's number one. Number two is he probably wants to hide the fact that he has two areas. So
燃やすわ
he can like whatchamacallit. It's better to like hide your area, to be honest. So the line that they Oh my god! Is that the fairy from the Titania turn? Yes sir.
負けてないもん
Yep. So about the area. You probably want to hide the area anyway. So not only for a wider board, but also to be able to
何して遊ぶ
like catch them off guard for when they're drawing their line. Okay. His hand is so full now because of that World of Games actually. Ooh.
天地は干上がり
I wonder if he's going to play Kupitan here. Oh, he's
邪魔
not.
するからなのじゃ
I guess it's enough. Wow.
虹の矢よ
Okay. Okay.
神野さん優しく
Probably trade the dog.
くれる
Okay.
そんなのありえい
Can clear two with one fairy
やばい
and can still hit face. Or is he just gonna go area here?
邪魔するか
He
らなの
actually
じゃ
goes area. Interesting.
また遊ぼう
Even though he had the fairy, he went area. Maybe he's just trying to be money efficient, probably. Makes sense.
闇を滑る六竜の国
I just realized another thing, by the way. I don't think this list has bats. Oh. Let me double check real quick. Does this list have bats? I don't think so. Because it has Serbi.
えい
Why does Twitter have to... Oh.
騒がしいものよ
Yeah, this is kind of like mid-range. Yeah, this is kind of mid-range, dude.
味わうといい
Mid-range Evo. Yeah, I should change title maybe. Because they told me this was like Evo
何
Abyss.
して遊ぶ
It is like somewhat Evo Abyss though. Yeah, it's kind of like hybrid. Yeah. The fairy messing up the reanimate pool is kind of actually like whatchamacallit. Wait, let me add the word mid-range abyss though to the title, boys. Because I've been notified that it was Evo Abyss, but there was no Belial. So it's not pure. It's kind of like Evo mid-range.
神羅万象に救いの羽を移り気な幼児に願い
Alright, Arya
森
drops.
の涙を拭いましょうなんと眩しい遊ぶ
This is the most plenty. This is the most I've seen like your boy Nebula have a hand, dude. Now he has to actually like keep dropping fairies because his hand is a little He needs to juice it up with a flowering friendship though. Yeah, look at that. It's Crest Forest. He has 4 crests,
天
dude.
地は干上がり私
Damn!
はねだる
4 crests.
触れ神野さん
また遊
優
ぼう
しく
また遊ぼう
願いよ約束を俺は守る
Pang, 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 pang. First Sandy has been hit. Billy? This is the most crests I've seen in Forest. Hey man. The most crests like I think I've seen with Forest is like whatchamacallit.
夢をかき
It's probably during Jerry. The 3-6 like Guild Elise here is really good. Because yeah.
ナンセンス願い
The Sandal Font
約束を
The Sandal Font gets blocked
試
twice.
練は続くわ
Ooh, alright. Does he have lethal? No lethal. No vault points anymore, by the way, for training. Yeah. Yeah, and he can't finish off. He has to...
旅路は果てしない
I think he has to just go for it, no?
願いよ
Okay, he decides to not trade here.
俺は守る
Because he knows the next one is going to be another Sandal Font. Alright, no more quest for your boy.
何して遊ぶ何
Okay. Is that lethal? I think that's lethal. That is Giga lethal. Yup.
準備が足りないか。
Wow. Holy. Alright. We got one win each right now. One win each right now for ya boys. He didn't even get to play Flowering Friendship in that match, dude. Yeah. It was like a showcase of Arya, Titania, and the Evolve package, actually. Alright, game 3, boys. That is a Balacho looking ass hand. At least he has some jaw. Okay, his hand is fixed now. I like how Abyss Craft's hands like, oh my god, this is a brick, and then they just throw away, and then suddenly, oh, my hand's fine, you know? Should have healed with Nehan. I mean, he was gonna lose that even if he healed with Nehan, I think. Yeah, the line was kind of doomed for him. He's behind, basically. Yeah, he was very behind. Zombie has to be one of the most annoying things to face in the early game. Yeah. He actually opts to ignore the zombie, huh? Okay. So, the thing that's curious to me about this scenario is he didn't save the Miroku for Flowering Friendship this turn. Yeah, but the thing is he doesn't even have fairies. So, there is one version that I was testing out, guys. It was with Bale. Like with this type of deck. The issue is the late game is weak. Yeah. The late game is weak is the issue. Oh wow. I wonder if it just skippers here. There's actually not a bad skipper turn. Can trade 2 into the 5-2, then Evo. Make a wide board. Oh, he actually goes for the taller option. Yeah. Goes for the taller option instead of the wide version. Oh, I mean, it's still nice to RGB no matter what, so the stat manipulation doesn't really like change anything here. Yeah, if anything, he's actually going to get punished. Yeah. He's actually going to get punished for not going wide here. But I guess he also doesn't want okay, yeah, he was I think he also wanted to make room for Arya. Yeah. But I guess it doesn't really change anything. Yeah, it doesn't really change anything. If anything, you could also make the claim that, yo, the reason why like Arya was free is because he had to commit a minnow for the 6-5. Yeah, I guess he was like making he wanted to make sure that whatever answer he had, whether it was a minnow or an Argiri, that it's going to be like something that frees up for Arya. I think gets past here actually. The skeleton, he can play here to screw over RNG of the UL. Yes, sir. 3 abilities! I wonder what he does here. Does he A? like do the UL super evolve, or B, do a flowering, like a flowering friendship turn. A flowering friendship turn is playable here,
寒いなんて
but I think it's better to just like wipe out the UL quest. Oh my god, the Billy ate
七色の
two!
夢をかけよ
Two!
としおきじゃやけどするで
Okay, I guess he can like do Fairy Fencer here as an evil, unless he wants to.
何して遊ぶ
Hmm.
えいえい
He wants to go face. Okay. Okay, okay. Yeah, I thought he was gonna go Fencer here to trade a skeleton. But then again, like since Trainen used this coin already, there's no Cerberus threat. So he doesn't really care much about the Billy right now. What's up, Biggie for 7 host day? Oh, we're hosting a BO10 right now. By the way, later guys, I'll be hosting another Ding Dong tournament. Details will be announced very soon.
定時である失礼します天地は干上がり私をねだ
Oh my god, he is going to hella punish him for sticking that belly.
優しく
6 damage to face. Alright, oh, Kupitan. He has a flowering friendship turn here though. Can he play it with Gil Nalis is the question. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 1 fairy, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he can? Question mark? Yeah, he can. He can play flowering if he wants to with Gilnelis. But if that gets cleared, he doesn't have much juice after that. Oh wow, he goes Gil first. I thought he was actually gonna go fairy first and then like add damage to the fairy.
天地は干上がり私をねだる
I guess he's gonna clear like the 5-4 with the flowering friendship,
花よ
huh?
りもこっちになって何して遊ぶ
Okay.
えいえいまた遊ぼう
足引っ張んなよ
Ooh, might have fumbled here. Okay. Alright! He got it off.
早く泳ぎに行きましょ
I don't wonder if he could have actually went greedier there
う闇を
with damage.
六竜の
Since he was gonna use these cards anyway. Right? I was thinking fairy and then Gil the fairy and then like whatchamacallit? Evolve the Gil Nilis? But that would require an evolve point.
手段は選ばない
Yeah, that would require an evolve point though.
ワクワクしそれ
Lyria evolved though. Okay.
騒がしいものよ
Keeps the Mino healthy.
天使長の力を味わうといい
Alright, there is no
寒いなんて
not much going on actually for
言わ
evolving.
それでは
Yip evolves another Yip.
せよお待たせルリア
Probably trade 5-4-5-5, 6-5-3-3.
やけどするでとまばゆいブクブクブク
Save Scopiton. Let's see the evolve real
天
quick
使長
on.
の力を味わうといい
Ooh, you already have a Sandy online actually. The Forest Sound looking kinda thin. No, with no Titania Curse, it looks kinda thin, dude. See how he maneuvers this hand though. He can do a bunch of stuff next turn though. He can. Let me see the Hopitan. The Hopitan is 50 next turn. The problem is the Sandalphons are not juiced up.
私が可愛い
So they're not aligned. Yeah. The Sandalphons are not aligned right now.
成果を求めるな
Oh my god! Nah, that has to be game. That has to be game.
天使長の力を味わうといい
Unless he can actually clear with just a Hopitan. He doesn't really have to Sandy this turn. So if I was in this position, I'll probably go what? World of Games into Miroku into Kupitan. The Miroku could be something, yeah. Like the first one should be like Miroku or Sandy. Yeah. He's probably gonna if he's gonna throw out a Sandy, throw out this Sandy. I think Miroku first though. Yeah. Miroku to fairies. Probably kills one here. Trade one into Kupi. There you go. He has no more. He has no more like crest next turn, so it's best to just like send it right now. Yes, sir. So the fairies here is good because the World of Games actually get progressed almost immediately. Imagine Kubitan leaving 2-3-1s. I mean, he could just like trade ones. Yeah. As like you look at Kupitan as like an RGV, you know. As long as you make the board 7, should be full clear every single time. Mm-hmm. Oh, he goes for a healing sandal font. Oh, that's actually really good because it trades into the fairy. Yup, that trades really well into the fairy. And it also gets healed by the crest. Damn, that's so efficient actually. Alright, what will you do? Probably want to see what's in the box first. Oh, that is not what you want to draw. That is definitely not what you want to draw. So if he plays Arya here, doesn't get to kill the 1-2s, I bet. He can play Gilnelis. If he plays Gilnelis, he doesn't have enough mana for the 5 cost. Of course, World of Games is out of the picture. If he plays Sandy here, it is not going to hit anything. And worse, he might need to super evolve the Sandy just to clear. So, if I was in this spot, I'll probably trade Fairy for 1 Arya. Oh, he just Sandy's actually. Alright. Okay. Both of them have no more Evo points. But your boy has a Sandy. 2 Sandys are actually up for training actually. Looks like a Sandy drop. Yep. That's going to leave. What? Oh my god! Huh? Wait a second. Wait a second. Huh? Wait a second. It all hit face. It all hit face one. What? Gil into Sandy? How much is that? It's still off, I think. Ooh. Still off. Oh my god, is he actually gonna gamba this? No, it's lethal, no? Oh wait. Wait, okay. So if he plays like a supplicant here, he can 3 damage into gamba here. Bam. Ooh, it's the same result with Vuela. Alright. I think he wins, no? What the? Wow. I mean, they're top players for a reason, boy. Bro, every single Sandal Fund hit the face. There wasn't a Sandal Fund hit that didn't go face. He might just be the better player. Not a single one! Not a single one, dude! Holy. Okay. Not bad of a hand. For both players. Okay, Arya in hand, World of Game start. Not bad opener for Nebula Sky. That is until he doesn't get a turn 3. All right. Now this is like one of the weaknesses of any forest deck that doesn't run tempo or roach. Right. Basically the Evo variant, right? Without Miroku start, your opener is kind of weak. Yeah. Okay, he gets the high roll at least. No Sorai set up, so there's no zombie to stick here. So it's probably gonna just play Supplicant here. Supplicant actually makes Skipper kind of not really a bad turn, but it does feel bad in a sense that, like, you know, it's not gonna stick. Yeah, you just know it's not gonna stick. It's gonna be 100% RGV. And you're gonna use an evil point. Skipper Flipper? Skipper Dipper? Skipper Tipper. He has to use all the fairies or trade 6-5. Alright, he goes wide, which means that's Aragabe. Aragabe! Clearing boards since 1968. Oh wow, he actually uses an evil point. Interesting. I mean, he does have a Sandy in hand. I guess he's just trying to make sure that if he does play Arya, yeah, he wants the Arya to trade into the RGV. That has been a place in set 1, by the way. Holy. Like pre-evolving the RGV to make sure whatever the enemy uses, like trades into the RGV. So like because of this zombie is a lot more comfy. RGV will be miss rotation actually comes. I mean, there are options now. There are definitely different options now to deal with board clear, but imagine Glade, Aningrea, Aragavi, Alouette for Artifact. Yeah. What else? What's your favorite turn 5 play actually, chat? There's a lot of strong turn 5 plays. Artifact in general is gone. Yeah, they don't have Ralmia next set. Next set. If they rotate, I mean. Okay, Heal Barrels. The 1-2s are actually really annoying to deal with Forest. Zwei is set 2. It doesn't rotate with set 1. Yeah. Zwei is set 2 if I remember correctly. It's in Infinity Evolve. Glade is in set 1. Oh, sorry. You're talking about your favorite turn 5. My mistake. Coin Wilbert or Evo Marvin? Really? Zwei and Glade. My favorite turn 5 was probably Probably Quick Blader Zirconia.
命と羽のあふれる地
Yeah.
何して遊ぶ
That has to be one of the most like, yeah. If you play quick later Zirconia turn 5,
逃げるもん
that's like,
やばいわ
you know, GG.
やばいわ
You
何
win.
して遊ぶまた遊ぼう
10 HP. How much is the Sandy right now on Training?
早く泳ぎに行きましょう
11. 11 and ooh! We are going to see a turn 9 sandal phone actually.
六竜の国
ぶっ飛ばすわ
But oh, the dogs, dude.
私が
You know who needs bots when you have dogs actually? Look at that.
天使長の
It's
力
just healing
を
with
味わう
dog.
といい
Okay. Does he probably Kopitan here? His Kopitan is not 15, I think. Let me double check. Oh, it is 15. It is 15. The annoying part here is, of course, he's just gonna heal back up. So, if I was him here, I would probably play Fencer, then trade into the 3-4 first. Unless I'm going to Super Evolve. Yeah, because this looks like a good turn to... What? A good turn to full send the Flowering Friendship? Yeah. Personally, I would have done Fencer
花
first.
よりもこっちになって
Because the Fencer first
不思議な用心の願い
could clear the 3-4.
可愛い妖精につな
But
が
I
る
guess he's going for the Fenial clear here, right?
また遊ぼう
足引っ
Oh
張る
yeah, this makes more sense. This actually makes more sense. Yeah.
こそ行くぞ行くぞやばい
This way he gets to hit face.
えいえい
Ooh, that's a wide board actually. Yeah, this one makes more sense actually. He doesn't get to like evolve the second Flowering Friendship, which is kind of sad, but this is kind of like an all-in position from him anyway. Next turn, he can like opt to evolve whatever he draws into a Sandy or Kupitan Sandy, which is kind of game if anything sticks here. Yeah, if anything sticks here, it's game for Kupitan Sandy already. Ooh, not a lot of options for Trainen actually. I think he loses here. Yeah, what do you even do here? So he can Vuela Dancho 5 Skeleton Super Evo, which clears what? Skeleton Vuela clears 2, Dancho 5 clears 1. Oh no, he's malfunctioning. Uh-oh.
どうか使ってください
Uh-oh.
悪いね
Ooh.
お役に立ちます夢に見て
Okay. He definitely could have cleared more here. Oh, okay, I understand this turn now. This turn makes sense now to me because this turn is basically him trying to put as much stats as he can on the board, so he doesn't die to Sandy. Yeah. Because if he does the line that I mentioned with Dancho, he kind of just dies to Kopitan.
邪魔するから
Ariar probably going to evolve here. Oh, is everything going face?
七色の夢
Oh
を
my
かき
god.
寄
Is
せ
it actually just go? Is he actually just gonna go?
七色の夢をかき寄せ
Wow, wait, what?
行くぞ
Wait, is that just lethal? Straight up? 3 plus 3? That is lethal. No need Sandy.
準備が足りない
Sheesh! Just the 3 damage from Kupitan is already lethal. Wow. Damn, we're even, dude. Damn. Does Dragon even have turn 5 or than Lufang Merman back in set 1, set 2? Set 1, set 2? When was Galmio introduced? Wasn't Galmio introduced in like set 2? Or was it in set 3? Back then, they had like the 4 mana 4/5. Arab Omen. Oh, they had the 4 mana 4/5 back then. Turn 5, Lufang, Merman. What else was a turn 5 for them back then?
天地は干上がり、私の
There wasn't much back then for Dragon. Yeah, there wasn't much for Dragon back then.
仲間たちと
空の果てまで
Oh, wow, they're going a lot faster right now in the early game. We have another World of Games opener from Yaboy. Lu Fang is such a good card, by the way. If that rotates out, it's going to be interesting how Dragon plays in the future. Because it's like, it's an Evo card and a Ram card in the same card, you know? But they're probably just gonna print another Ram card, you know, so... It would be funny if they print something like Last Word Ram card, then they just get fucked by Imari spell. Because that Imari spell will haunt us for ages. Trust me. That Imari spell will haunt us for ages until they actually do something about it.
行きます
Okay, probably goes face here. Ooh. Oh, he's trading. Oh, he's going for the ghost actually.
試練
I didn't see his mana there. Alright. Not letting the guildlies have the evil. Skipper! Flipper! Skipper! Dipper! Skipper! Tipper!
また遊ぼう虹の矢よ
Imari was a mistake. Imari spell I think is fine if it didn't target Amulet. Like bro. Like it's not even because of the fact that oh they can transform.
来い
It's more so the fact that others cannot transform back. You get me?
いい旅だったね
Because the only class that can do whatever Portal is doing right now is Portal. Yeah, I think it has more. Yeah, if like every class is able to do what they're doing, we wouldn't have that much of an issue.
神羅万象に救いの羽を
Ooh, hand overflow.
去りなさい森の波
And this is not gonna burn one of the Sandies.
敵だ
Is it gonna trade everything? No. Okay. Goes halfway.
代償なしに成果を求めるな
SV Classic is a neutral transform to 1/3 drain. Yeah, but that's the thing though. They have a transform for everybody back then. But right now, they only have it for Portal. Odin doesn't count because Odin's not only a 7 mana play, but it's a banish.
邪魔だ
Ooh. Okay. Probably a UL angle, but he has no fairy. Yeah, he has no fairy.
言わせへんよ
I wonder if he's just gonna use a flowering friendship
七
here.
色の夢を書き寄せよお仕置きじゃ
Oh no, he has an Neviar. Neviar's juiced up.
なのじゃ
Yeah, if he has a fairy here, it would have been really nice, dude. Hmm. Still 3 Evo points from Train though. So he's chilling. He's kind of chilling actually. There's a lot of Evo points. By the way, guys, do you guys know that Susei will be playing Shadowverse Worlds Beyond?
冥界の番
I don't know if it's today. Yeah, I don't know if it's today, but it was announced like a few hours ago. So more HoloLive?
消えろダブ
They're literally just emptying their marketing budget on HoloLive, I swear. For real, yeah, you can look at our Twitter. Her stream was today? Wait, it was today? Damn. So say yeah, there's a VOD then, probably. She already streamed it today, damn. I didn't get to watch it live. I mean, to be fair, I had to sleep. Yeah, if I didn't sleep, I wouldn't be able to like wake up for this, like for this one.
天地は干上がり私のメダル
I hope she has fun with the game. Come on, guys. You know, here's the thing that here's the thing that you have to understand. A lot of the creators. Oh my god, that's a juicy flowering turn. Doesn't matter how you trade here, I think. No?
足引っ張んなよ足引っ張んなよ
Oh, he wants to be able to heal. Understandable, have a nice day. Alright. I guess it does matter in a way that if you want Gilnelis to hit, you have to like trade the fairy. A lot of the traders like probably just played for the contractual obligation, but there are some instances where there has to be at least one that sticks, you know? There has to be at least one that sticks. It's not like Worlds Beyond is like a game that isn't popular in JP, right? Oh my god, that is actually so nice for training. He's actually reanimating nothing but dogs. So this Ferial is actually quite menacing. Alright. No Gilnelis for Nebula Sky. Seiyun Sky. Ooh. He's probably gonna have to... Oh, does he want to evolve a Titania here actually? Or does he just Sandy here? Because he can trade one fairy for 4/4 into 3/3, then Sandy. Or he could Kupitan. Let me take a look, see real quick. So Kupitan's maxed out. Both Kupitans are maxed out. GG, CC are doing dailies of Shadowverse regularly. Oh, that's nice then. I think I should evolve this. Yep. Because not only does it push face damage, it also like makes his Sandy weaker. The downside of evolving there is you won't have an evolve for Titania next turn. Cecilia Evergreen actually enjoys the game. I mean, that's a big plus if anybody enjoys the game. But it's not something you should expect, is what I'm trying to say again. It's not something that you should expect. It's something that's a bonus. You know? Oh, another Serbi. Damn, this Fenial is about to print Gigadogs. Is that lethal? Oh, he didn't get it. He didn't get the... I mean, it's not lethal though. Yeah, it's not lethal even if he gets the double ping face. Probably 2-1 into 4-2, 9-9 into 3-3. Nah, I don't know how you get out of this, dude. With no Titania as well. So, he can die to Gilnelis next turn. Yeah, he can die to Gilnelis next turn. Or... Yeah. The lack of like Gilnelis kinda makes this kinda GG. Yep, that's game. Alright! Trainen is back in the lead, boys! They're going back and forth with this. Hololive cards win. Oh, isn't there like a Hololive TCG, boys? If I remember correctly, right? Yeah, there is a Hololive TCG.
私と遊んでください。
正々堂々不意を打つ。
Oh, two Lyrias, okay. I don't think he wants two Lyrias in the hand just because he probably wants to reanimate dogs, right? Because the worst case scenario for training, right, the Abysscraft player is... The worst case scenario is him having to deal with Fairy plus Lyria on the Fedial. On the Fedial like a reanimate. Wow, Billy just hit him in the face.
くっつき合わせ
No re.
なんだ。
Miroku's such a good ass card. Man, the moment she was printed, I knew, bro. I knew immediately. Damn. No more coping with a bad turn 3. No more coping.
命と羽
And
で
there,
溢れる血
the amulet, there, coin cruel, sure. Play, Grimnir, sure. Nah, Miroku, dude.
私が可愛すぎるから。
悪いね。
Dude, what was the turn 3 back then, man? Also, Abyss having a Zirconia in a form of a Billy and a zombie. Yeah, this set, you know, a decent amount of people do not like this set. But this set actually solved a lot of problems for, like, yeah, it actually solved a lot of problems the way I see it.
移り気な幼児の願い。よ、善と良寛。
Yeah, we had Amataz, right? Yeah, that's what we had. We had Amataz. That ass, bro. And then Soldier. Probably evolving zombie, hit 6-3.
いい旅だったね。
There is the body girl, right?
寒いなんて
Oh wow,
言わせ
this
へん
is
よ。
juicy. Very juicy yip yip turn here. No UL crest though.
やけどするで。お仕置きじ
Yeah.
ゃ。
No UL crest.
何して遊ぶ？
Interesting. He doesn't play the fencer here. Okay. I guess he's playing around the Fedial. Yeah. He didn't want to commit. He didn't want to commit like a big card. Just because. Oh my! Bro, what am I looking at?
孤独の中でつまらん。
Bro, what happened to your children? Both of your children are fairies. Fedial. Damn. Yo guys, apparently this is actually Evo Forest versus Evo Forest. Forgot to mention that.
旅路は果てしない。
Wow, he actually hit the.
なんとまば
Wow,
ゆい。
he actually hit the thing.
邪魔するからなのじゃ。
Probably a normal Evo. Unless he wants to super Evo this for some reason. Smiley face.
また遊ぼう。
Or he could use a coin. He could also use a coin here for a fairy. Or
虹の
he
矢
could use a coin, play a fencer, then evolve the fencer. But
また遊ぼう。
that kind of screws over the Sandal Fontaine.
一緒に泳ぎま
He's
しょ
gonna
う。
be 1/3 late if he does that.
闇をすべて
Another one!
六竜の
He's gonna summon 2 fairies again.
何して遊ぶ？
Yo!
欲しいものよ。
天使長の力を味わうといい。
Oh my god, that's funny, dude. That's actually so funny, man. Why does he have fairy? Oh, because of Titania. Remember, when Titania is evolved, it transforms one of your units on the field into a fairy. And if that fairy dies,
何して遊ぶ？
as you can see over here, the fairy is now sent to your reanimate, to the enemy reanimate pool. That's how it works.
お待たせルリア
The reanimate pool is based on the units that die.
花よりもこっちになって
Okay, one more fairy. Coin flowering?
また遊ぼう
Coin flowering?
また
Does he have it? Yes, sir.
引っ張んなよ足引っ張んなよ
そこだ
そっちこそ
Panea?
そこだ
行くぞ
I bet he was tempted to super evolve. I guarantee you, he was tempted to super evolve there.
天使長の力を味わう
Because if he super evolved there, he would have had the widest board known to mankind. Are you going to take a break after this best of 10? Or I will announce the Ding Dong tournament rules after this. And then I'll probably take a break. And then I'll host Ding Dong.
行きましょう
Kind of like a busy schedule to me during Sundays. I don't have a day off tomorrow, so. We Gucci.
闇を滑る六竜の国
太陽が眩しいです
Oh, at least he has a Lyria now. Wow, he actually just played 3 Fenials, by the way. 3 Fenials. Ding Dong tournament, what's it about? Oh, it's basically a community tournament that I host weekly. That doesn't have online registration type of thing. It's a walk-in tournament. Think of it as
何して遊ぶ
think of it as a tournament where people just gather around and
姿なのじゃ
mess around, you know.
移り気が
Is that a super evolved area?
にゃんもっと上なのじゃ
I like how I heard that meow just right after. It's probably a sandy drop here.
願いよ約束を俺は
Bang,
守る
bang, 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 bang. Ooh, that is not bad, by the way. That is not bad. Not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. It's like mid-result, I guess. Oh, wow, I just realized he can actually have an efficient Fate of the World turn here, but he overdraws. So he's probably going to play what? Maybe Heal Barrels here? He can play 1 Ghost or 1 Lyria, 1 Ghost into Heal Barrels. Yeah, 1 Lyria, 1 Ghost into Heal Barrels, or like 1 Ghost.
早く泳ぎに行きましょ
Yeah, just Heal Barrels like this, I
遊んで
guess.
あげるやっ消えろ燃やすわ
How does he trade like? He probably wants more heal.
消えろ
He there.
やばいわ
Okay.
悪いね
黒焦げになりなさい何して遊ぶ 噛みつく
Yep.
えいえい
なんせ
Titania has to be the biggest terrorist in this matchup. Actually, the biggest terrorist in this matchup. This could potentially be lethal, but with no coin, I don't think it is. Yeah, without coin, I don't think it is. So he has a bunch of options here. He can either double Kupitan, I think, or Gilnelis Kupitan.
私をねだろ
Gilnelis Kupitan's interesting because Gilnelis Kupitan means that Gilnelis can probably evolve here.
また遊ぼう
Pang, 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 pang. Evolving here means that he gets to heal, but it's a clear board is the
そし
issue.
触れる
Pang,
の試練は続く
yeah. Probably place both of the fairies here
何して遊ぶ
just to screw over Sandy. Oh, Nero's not playing. Oh, I'm not playing. I'm not playing in this one. I already got featured last week. Yeah. Yo, dude, like they gotta spread the wealth, you know. I can't be taking all the money. Yeah. So if you're like a pro player, if you're a pro player, a top CR player, let me know. By the way, this is a paid opportunity where you can showcase and also learn scrim. It's like a paid scrim, something like that. You get me? Let me know if you have time. Like it's like typically it's in this time slot, right? Me Shadow told me that he's trying to get more people into this, so hopefully we scale we manage to scale it as big as we can and make it like something that, you know,
許さ
yeah.
許さない
Like make it something make it like a household name or something, you know, to the SB community.
また遊ぼうまた遊ぼう
Stream name not change, really?
七色の夢を佳境せよやばいわそんなのあり
願いを約束を俺は守る
Ooh. Yep, classic. Damn, they're actually just going back and forth with this, man. Yeah. They're quite evenly matched. Both of them are resorting to the Evo win con, that's for sure. No, I like how your boy is like beyond with 1.8 CR, dude. That's actually the state of Abyss right now. Somebody save Abyss, bro. Me Shadow trying to salvage a comp scene all by himself. Hey, man. Like, I think NetEase gave him his support. And yeah, Me Shadow, dude. Mago. It's a collective effort by a lot of people, like a bunch of people from the CNC. I was lucky enough to be like considered. Because like what you call it? I had no Shadowverse 1 background. So for them to like give me a nod like, oh yo Nero, commentary for us and all that. And also like what you call it? Like also like a feature on like one of the series. I'm like, damn, alright. I mean, this is like good practice for me as well to do casting. So, you know, if I ever get entrusted, if I ever get like if they ever need like more talent for official broadcast, at least that I would probably have like, you know, some character reference for once, you get me? Wow, we're saving this coin actually. Okay. So playing Miroku here doesn't feel. Oh, okay, I kind of get it. All right. Playing Miroku here doesn't feel great though, just because of the fact that he has Flowering Friendship in the hand. But it doesn't have much choice. That was kind of a fat board. This deck probably has to feel really bad into Portal in the sense that your world of games can be transformed. Nero Rules Caster, man. Ah, nah. That's a long way. That's a long way away, man, dude. That's a long way away, man. You gotta earn that shit. You know? Okay, no flowering like a friendship for Nebula Sky here. Let me see the area counter. 7. Ooh, he doesn't have it next turn. Yeah, he doesn't have it next turn. Does he use the play point? He does not use the play point. I just joined. What deck is Abyss player running? You can check out the pin post, good sir. There's a pin post on the chat. It's mid-range Evo. Yep. Iwasaheyo. No Arya Crest, no Titania Crest for Nebula Sky, so he might be a bit thin here actually. I don't know how he's gonna deal with Serbi turns and Ferial turns unless he draws something big. Wow, he actually uses a lot of shadows actually. Ah, that's okay because if this board dies, he gets enough shadows for Serbi. But he wouldn't have shadows for Fedial, I think. Oh my god, that is a fat top deck actually. That is a really fat top deck.
驚いたね。
何して遊ぶ？
足引っ張んなよ。
Actually,
足引っ張んなよ。
okay, this Bane is quite annoying by the way.
虹の矢よ。
Oh, he's jacking up the evolves right now.
えいえい。
Yeah, he doesn't have a choice. He has to like do a turn 8 Sandy. Ooh, wow, he is going to do a turn 8 Sandy. Okay. Turn 8 Sandy means probably have to stack up that board, dude.
こいつだけでも。
No Titania this game, so the dogs will actually be
ボギ
dogs.
になりなさい。タブマン。
こいつだけでも。
また遊ぼう。
Yeah, this Serbi turn is actually kind of screwing him over.
天使長の力を味わうといい。
Vern? Ooh. Probably Fairy. What? Fairy Ariar?
何して遊ぶ？
Or Fairy Vern? Wow, this is so risky though.
えいえい。
Yeah, this is so risky though.
また遊ぼう。よろしくな、相棒。
Fairy Vern hit 9-6. Coin Sandal
願
Font.
いよ。約束を俺は守る。
そんなのあり？
Oh, 3-2 sticks.
移り気な幼児の願い。
Ah, that's gonna hurt.
遅い。
やばいわ。
Yeah, that's gonna hurt, dude. If he gets another Serbi here, might be lights out. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Probably a Lyria angle. Unless there's lethal with 2 goals.
早く泳ぎに行きましょう。
Okay, Fedial's not bad. Fedial can clear because he has ghost. Yeah. Unless he wants to go something like what? A more conservative
どう
turn?
か使ってください。
Vuela. Ooh, he's going for the healing angle, boys.
悪いね。
Full HP.
くれる。
Nah, yeah, this is the right play. This is definitely the right play.
まあ、これも仕
So,
事なので。
this play literally just blocks any lethal line that he has right now. And makes a fat
邪魔
board.
するからなのじゃ。にゃん。
試練
Yeah.
願いよ。
Nebula Sky is just forced
俺は守
to
る。
Sandy every turn.
七
His
色の
Legend
夢を
is forced to
か
Sandy
け
every
遅
turn.
い。この6枚羽にかけて。
私なんか
I've never heard that voice line before. But maybe it's because it's rare to hear Sandy attack, right? Alright. So Trayden is probably going to like have to burn some of his hand though. He doesn't have card draw. No no Dancho. I've noticed both of these decks actually can run out of cards really fast.
これも仕事なので。
But the difference is, since Abyss have cards like throw away, they don't really have to use multiple cards to flood the board.
失礼し
And also the fact that they run Lyria. Yeah, and Lyria is one of the most efficient cards, efficient cards for Abysscraft. Is it could fetch anything, dude. A lot of like cards from Abysscraft are like 7 cost up.
騒がしいものよ。
Alright. Force Sandy after Force Sandy after Force Sandy.
ルリア。
Uh-oh. Oh, maybe he could Yip here though. Can he? Is there a guarantee here? A Yip is kinda RNG. The odds are not bad. Yeah. He could like trade 5-4 into 5-5, then Yip, and hopefully it hits the 4-3.
なんとまばゆい。
願いよ。
Oh, he actually goes Sandy again.
俺は守る。
Ooh, that's rough. That's rough because the 4-1 still
天
lives.
使長の力を味わうといい。
Uh-oh. That might be lethal, right?
うせろワン。逃げるワン。
Yeah, that's lethal.
願いよ。約束を俺は守る。ナンセンスだ。
負けちゃいました。
Alright. Trainen leads the series now 4-3. So this is not a race to 5, by the way, guys. Like, they're literally going to play like 10 games, and the guy that like ends up with more wins ends up being like similar to the series that I hosted last time. E.
私と遊んでください。
正々堂々
Yeah,
振りを打つ
I rarely see Evo decks being able to pull off 3 Sandalphon procs in one game, right? But typically when you do, they're probably in a losing line. Because typically, you only need 2 Sandalphons to win the game. Max. 3 means that you probably are in a losing line and are forced to Sandalphon. One of the reasons why I think Nebula Sky runs like 3 Sandies is more so because the deck has very low card draw. At least that's my assumption. So you kinda
引っ張んなよ。
そっちこそ。
have to like have as much deck thinner as you can, and like because like you won't have a big hand size
どうか
anyway.
使ってくいきます。
おめえは行け。
Wow, he's just dumping the ghost right there. Ooh, that is oh, that's a juicy Titania right there.
遊ぶ？虹の矢よ。
A Titania that gets rid of a zombie.
また遊ぼう。私なんか。
It's a good ass Titania turn. Listen to the voices. Evolve Billy. Evolve Billy. Make him 10 HP. Imagine if he did that. That would be funny.
悪いね
Oh wow. Okay.
私が。
Probably another skipper turn. Unless he wants to play. Ooh.
行こう。エモエモの旅。
Okay. It's pretty good actually.
また遊ぼう。
Just to make a full board.
不思議な幼児に願い。
Full board here, like full board here is pretty strong. Only thing that counters this is Argivi. Ooh, no Argivi though.
来いこっちに
No Argivi for ya boy training.
いい旅だったね。 寒いな。
I have never seen this guy not have Yip Yip.
佳境せよ。
Probably needs to free up one slot though.
すまさへんよ。えいえい。
Yeah, he wants to trade 2 fairies here anyway.
何して遊ぶ？
No Arya Crest?
えいえい。
Okay, he's not trading in the 3-3 to play around Fediel here, which is really nice. Because his best turn here is Fediel. Unless he plays something like the Mukan. I think the Mukan's the one over here, pretty sure. The synergy with Fediel in Serbi is so good in this deck. But the Titania is actually so good too. Yeah.
闇を滑る六竜の国。
何して遊ぶ？
Oh my god! Yeah, that's actually a downside of using Fediel this turn.
また遊ぼう。
That is such a downside. Like, because he's forced, like, I was thinking maybe he just like plays like a Mukan this turn, just so he can have like Fediels that don't have fairies. Or have lower chance of having fairies, right?
空の旅路は果てしない。
なんとまばゆい。
邪魔するから
Does he evolve here actually? Nope, no pre-evolve. He doesn't have hand size for Flower Rain.
虹の矢よ。
Yeah, probably pre-evo here.
甘やかすこと。
Pre-evo here plays around a lot of things. Plays around like Fediel first and foremost. Like puts Sandy on 14.
燃やすわん消えろわいっとった
手段は選ばない。
黒焦げになる。何して遊ぶ？
Wow, that is messed up, bro. The fairies are invading the reanimate pool.
力を味わうといい。
One card causing this much damage is wild, though. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you guys. One card.
そっちこそ。行くぞ。こいつだけでも。
Oh, is it got a super evolve?
救いの羽を。
That is officially 4 crests right now, by the way.
自然の叫びを。
4 crests.
そんなのあり？また遊ぼう。
3 sandal fonts, 4 crests. Yeah, if he has Marvin, this would be banger, no? not that he would benefit from it. A deck with fairies doesn't get to use a rush anymore. I will miss this. There's a bunch of turns he can go here. Oh, he's kind of up for going to opt for like Gil and Evo. Just wants to put as much bodies as he can. Also, there's not a lot of turns that he can like drop the zombie, so it makes sense. Let's see the SBA counter real quick. 18 Kupitan, 14. So he has 2 Sandys activated. Yeah, this is basically every turn is a Sandy turn type of blind, but ooh, I think he's opting for Kupitan here instead, no? Yeah, looks like it. Unless... Ooh, okay, I think this is not a... Yeah, this is definitely not like a flowering friendship then. Well played. Well played actually. Okay, so he abused the fact that the zombie like you know, it's kind of similar to playing Sandy into Lil and Tim, right? When something dies during like a wave clear, the rest of the wave clear doesn't like affect the people that are about to res. So you just needed to make it a 7 HP board, and the Kupitan will be able to clear. Interesting. Will it matter though? Oh wait, isn't that a misplay? Oh no, he has no crest, never mind. He has no crest. It doesn't matter. Yeah, if he had UL crest, he could have like played the fairy first. 5 HP though. Does he have a healing line? Ooh. He can't make a big board anymore. And he doesn't have bats with Ferial. He has low chance of dogs with Ferial as well. Uh-oh. Doesn't have that good. Yeah, this situation's kind of bad for you. If he Mukan evolves here, doesn't make a board. So he dies to Sandy, probably? He can only heal by 2. The best he can do is play wide here. Yeah, he has to trade 2 though. Feels kind of bad.
Nonsense.
Does he have an artisan turn here? I mean like a friendship turn. Sorry. Fairy AVR? Yip artisan? 1 fairy into the 5/5, 1 fairy into the 2/1. Oh wow. Wait, he's just gonna Sandy again. Yeah, he's just gonna Sandy again. Fairy?
とまば
That's lethal, no? Yeah, that's lethal.
願いよ約束を俺は守る
それでは
Damn! They're literally even, dude. None of them are. None of these two are getting like a consistent edge over the other. They're just going back and forth. Yeah, Yip Yip wasn't it. It was lethal already. Oh, by the way, to anybody who's like who's wondering what the hell is a Yip Yip, it's basically Yuel. Yeah. Over here we call her Yip Yip. I mean, the GBF community calls her Yip Yip. I don't think any GBF community calls her Yip Yip. Rising, like OG, GBF, right? Yeah. So if you're not familiar with that, yeah, that's kind of like one of the ways to address her. A Yip Yip.
くっつき合わせて
I'm learning a lot. I'm actually learning a lot here. Because as a newcomer in Shadowverse, right? Like I've always wondered how does decks like this is basically us being able to see what those beyond decks are, how these beyond decks are played outside of just like people covering them in deck showcases, right? Like it's literally coming from the people that make the decks. You get me?
許さない
UL is Yip Yip? Yeah, it's Yip Yip. Yip Yip.
負けてないもん
Oh, I mean,
命と羽の
he has two Titanias. Yo, I wonder if he actually evolves back to back just to juice up the Reanimate
妖
pool.
精は自由なものでしょ
また遊ぼう
I would be so down for a back-to-back Titania evolve, but he probably wants to coin Arya next time. Yep. He probably wants to coin Arya next time. So the idea here right now for Trainen is okay. How do I avoid coin Arya while dealing with the 4-3? Which, as you can see, it's not really like the easiest thing in the world.
どんな危機も
乗り越える
I think he just opted to accept his fate that he's going to eat this evolved Arya.
救いの羽を移り気な用心
Next turn, he's probably going to play Fickle. Is what I imagine. Fickle plus Zombie. Fickle can clear 2, make a big board. Or, based on what I've seen from him in the past, like he likes to play Zombie whenever he can. Because it's kind of like a dead card otherwise. But Zombie is really good to dump into Sandal Font blocks though. So it's either, yeah, it's definitely either like Fickle Zombie here or Fickle Zombie or like 6 mana Zombie. There is like another angle with Gilnelis, but nah, you probably want to super evolve this in late game.
来い
Yup. Goes Undead Soldier right here.
止まらない
This is something that a lot of players are uncomfortable with doing, by the way. Like leaving up like 3 fairies and stuff.
平気だ
Sometimes you just gotta like accept that that's, you know, an advantage that they have.
済まさへんよ
If you can't clear, you just gotta accept that you can't clear.
また遊ぼう
Ooh. Okay. Another turn that's like anti-Fedio. The Fedios are like, yeah, like I've noticed he always likes to trade in the fairies here and play around Fedio. With Arya Crest, this is such a big like swing though. Yeah. This is so good for Nebula Sky. If he wins this, I think this is the first time somebody would have won back-to-back games. Yeah. I don't think anybody has won back-to-back games right now in this series so far. So, if Nebula Sky actually wins this... Ooh. Alright. Right now, I'm seeing plays for Trainen. Probably... He probably wants to play... Yeah, I was about to say... He probably wants to either Ferial or Gilnelis here. But it might be a little uncomfy. Because he's gonna leave a 3-3 up. Yeah. It's definitely not the comfiest turn in the world. But it does make it so... It does make it so that Serbi is going to like salvage the reanimate pool. Alright, so yeah, so if you look over here, it's one fairy, right? If he gets to play Serbi, he gets to salvage it and like kinda even out the odds of the Ferial like spawning, right? And if he spawns both dogs, he's chilling. Oh, looks like a flowering turn? Yeah. Definitely looks like it. Yeah, that's a flowering turn. Probably evolving the fairy as well. Yep, that's 3 evolved fairies on board, by the way. Make your own Ferial, boys. That's literally make your own Ferial. How many times has he evolved this game? 8 already! He evolved 8 times before turn 8. That's crazy. He actually evolved 8 times before turn 8. I've never seen that before. From a forest deck. Okay. If he spawns fairies, he's cooked. Just saying, man. Wait, can he even clear? Oh, why did he lower the... Ooh. Ah! I was about to say, he needed to make the odds better there, my bro. He needed to make the odds better there, otherwise he's screwed. I guess it's a 50-50, right? It was a 50-50. Let me see. Yeah, the dog is one attack too, so it was 50-50. Yeah, it was 50-50, chat. It was 50-50. That's lethal. Yeah, he wanted the 2 attacks. He wanted the 2 attacks to be able to clear. Wow, that is a back-to-back win from ya boy. Nebula Sky. Seiyun Sky. Evolve Mosquito. Kinda strong. Oh shit, wrong score, boys. Wrong score. There you go. Yeah, I wanna try out this deck again, dude. After seeing it played, I kinda learned like how to pilot it better now. But probably I'm probably gonna run into the same issues. The issue of not having whatchamacallit, not having a good late game outside of spamming Sandalphons. It is definitely like earlier spike though. That's the good thing about this deck. It spikes way earlier. Is that a Bukan? Holy hell. Tempo Bukan, boys. Tempo Bukan. You all know what happens, right? You all know what happens here, right? Oh, wait, it actually doesn't
ボロボロ
opt
だって
to.
合わされ
Ooh, wait, hold up. Is that what I think it
何
is?
して遊ぶ
Yup, yup. That is a turn 4.
君の隣に
Holy, he doesn't even have to coin.
引っ張んなよ。
そっちこそ
He doesn't even have to coin.
驚いたね
And he gets rid of the Bane Billy very efficiently. Ooh, no Arya Gavi. How do you clear this?
私が可愛すぎるから
悪いね
Yeah, I don't think he can.
モテし
He has to leave this 4-4 up. Advantage right now. Nebula-san, whatchamacallit?
まあこれも仕事
Like Seiyun Sky
選べてないもん
has Giga advantage right now. He can also opt to like just Titania here. Check what's in the box. It's a Miroku. Oh! Oh, he can do another one! He can do another one! He's counting. He's counting.
命と
Yeah,
羽
Titania
田
is probably better. Yeah, good call.
何して遊ぶ
But he could actually could have done another one.
妖精は自由なものでしょ。いかがですそれでは
He could have done another one though. Doing another one there would have been so strong. Okay, let me explain. If he did another one there, he doesn't have Feniel
だけでも
to counter that.
私が
I understand why he did it though. He wanted to like screw the reanimate pool before the Feniel.
邪魔するからなのじゃ
But I think he still should have gone for it though. Yeah, I feel like he still should have gone for it personally. But
花よりもこっちに
this doesn't really like change the fact that
七色の
this doesn't really change the fact that he can like he can't like whatchamacallit
足引っ張んなよ。
screw over Feniel.
引っ張んなよ。
Yeah, Feniel doesn't clear this, I think. Oh no, Feniel can clear, but he needs to Evo. Yeah, Feniel can clear this, but he needs to Evo, and he has to
まあ
pull Yutis reanimate pull with another fairy. So this Cerberus is looking kind of weaker. Uh-oh.
失礼し
ま
ます。
た遊ぼうこいつだけでも
Yeah, he has to evolve here.
部活だよ
Another thing he could have done here is evolving like
こ
Billy.
いつだけでも騒がしいものよ
But 7-3 is not bad here.
天使長の力を味わうといい
Yeah, he could have kept a 5-5 there if he just evolved Skeleton, but...
虹の矢よ
Ooh, wow, what the hell am I looking at? Is this a 10-7 Sandal Font?
約束を俺は守る
Holy!
天使長の力を味わうといい
Can't you just ignore the 2 damage? Not when you're 1 HP like this,
遊ん
dude.
であげる
Yeah.
燃やすわ
10-7 Sandal Font! You can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna ignore this 2 damage. Yeah, man, you're like 1 HP. 10-7 Sandal Font! My guy! This guy evolved 8 times on... Dude, his evolve count is higher than his turn count. When you have more evolves, then you have play points. I'm just saying, man. Holy turbo. He's going to evolve this Serbi and he's gonna get a bunch of fairies. Eh,
また遊ぼう
手段は選ば
oh, he goes for the 50-50 again, boys.
黒焦げになり
Fairy.
遊ぶ
Damn.
どうしたものどうしたものどうしたものナンセンス天使長の力を味わうといい
And he has Yep Yep on curve too. Holy.
言わせ
No Arya at least, alright? That's the saving grace
釣り気な用心
for your boy, like Seiyun Sky here. Like for, yeah, training, I mean.
天地は干上がり
Is the only thing saving him right now is the fact that there's no Arya crest.
また遊ぼう何して遊ぶ
Oh, he actually uses coin, interesting. Coin, huh? He uses coin, which means he is kind of admitting. I mean, to be fair, these were invokes. Yeah, these were invokes if I remember correctly. So since these are invokes, you like there's no like, oh, do I have another Sandy like type of thing going on. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Magnet. Welcome back, sir. You're just right in time for the last game of the best of 10. Perfect timing, good sir.
冥界の番犬が遊んであげる。100万燃やすわん。うせろわん。逃げるわん。
悪いね。
Last super evolved for trade then.
黒焦げにならないで遊ぶ。
Oh, he actually cannot play the game. He literally cannot play the game.
えいえい。
This fairy
試練は続く
Fairy contamination makes his service so weird. Wait, no more evolve points. Wait, hold up. No more evolve points from Seiun Sky though. Yeah, how does he even deal with this board? I don't think he can. I actually think he can not unless he gets. I guess if he gets lucky. I mean, he can clear it 1-1 here. Yeah, no more evolve points though.
えいえい。
Ooh.
また遊ぼう。えいえい。また遊ぼう。
Does he draw here or 5? He actually does 5.
果てしない。
Ooh, unlucky.
そこだ。
そんなのあり。
Oh, that's a Sandy to the face though. That is a Sandy to the face straight up. Probably heal? Heal plus Sandy? Yeah. +2 plus Sandy? Puts him to 4. Yeah, heal and Sandy.
成果
願いよ。
Juicy Sandy turn.
俺は
Ping,
守る。
ping, 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 ping. 4 HP left. He needs to heal or he dies to fate of the world. So he probably wants to do this thing where you Gil Nelis here, no matter what. You Gil Nelis here, no matter what. Unless you're planning to like, somehow. Oh. Yeah, this is awkward. Yeah, this is actually really, really awkward. Okay, he can -2 the 7/6. No, this is so
天
weird.
地は干上がり
He probably,
私をねだ
yeah, he
触れ
probably like, yeah, he probably does this. -2 the 7/6, the 2/1 sticks, 1 fairy. Like, I think he has to Sandalphon here. Yeah. Does he? Or, okay, I see the line. I see the line.
願いよ。約束
The
を。
fairy doesn't
俺は
help.
守る。
Miracle,
ナンセンス。
Miracle kinda does the same thing. Oh, Fate of the World. Wow, that is a kind of a juicy Fate of the World. But does he have a Sandalphon follow-up here? Oh, he does have a Sandalphon follow-up, so he can't Fate of the World here. He cannot Fate of the World. If he does Fate of the World, he dies to the enemy Sandalphon. So he has to probably make a board here. Oh, no more evolve points though. No more evolve points from Chainen. Yeah. If Gran hits what it needs to hit, it can win. Let me check his Sandy real quick. His Sandy is 1 evolve behind! Oh, nah, he lost. He lost. Nah, his Sandy is 1 evolve behind. Uh-oh.
空の旅路は果てしない。
Oh, wrong target as well.
正しき世界へ。
Okay, that is one way to solve. That is the only line. But I think he dies to Kupitan. He even dies to a fairy actually.
願いよ。
Wow.
約束を。俺は守る。
Wow.
準備が足りない。
Well played, Seiyun Sky. He takes the best of 10 series after winning like 3 straight. Yeah, he won 3 straight. He won 3 straight. Damn, bro. Wait, is that it? I think that's it, right? Yeah, he played all 3 Sandys. Yeah. Damn, man. Oh, by the way, guys, if you're interested in the list, I put them on the pin post. Yeah, put them on the pin post or type next. Yeah. Damn, bro. I didn't expect that to go that way. Jesus Christ, bro. I actually thought like a mid-range Evo was gonna be advantageous there. Well, I was wrong. Turns out if you pilot that list properly, if you pilot this list properly, it actually like whatchamacallit, it actually can pop off. Turn 7 Sandy, man. Jesus. Turn 7 Sandy. Holy. One sec, let me just... Yeah, that was such a fun watch though. Yeah. Holy. Turn 7 Sandy, man. I just, that's such a jump scare, dude. Like how, like, you can play around turn 7 Sandy, but Jesus. Damn. Alright, boys. With that said, that will be it. That will be it. Yeah, they're saying GG's right now. Oh, they're doing sobbing emojis. One sec. What the hell is happening? They are doing sobbing emojis right now on the Discord. I didn't know this was a blue archive. Sobbing emoji, sobbing emoji. All good. Alright. Wow, they know, like, all the CM players know how to type in Japanese, man. Yeah, I feel like everybody's here is typing Japanese, dude. Yeah, I'm the... Winter Cloud and me are the only ones typing in English. Yeah. That was beautiful, though. Those games were beautiful. Right. Let me, like, reverse engineer that deck real quick. Let me see. Oh, is it this one? Oh, this is, like, the version that I was working on yesterday. Oh, it's this one. It's this one, yeah. This is the deck. Yeah, this is the deck. If you guys want to copy it. I kind of want to try it for myself, actually, again. After seeing it. Turn 7 Sandy and all that. Though, of course, there are a bunch of weaknesses. Of course, like, you're still kind of weak to Dragon. This is probably weaker against Sword. Yeah, this is probably weaker against Sword because you don't really have a good late game counter line. Yeah. This deck is more so to tunnel vision towards your win con instead of like trying to deny the win con of the enemy. Right. So the difference between my list and his list is mostly love philosophy. Like, my philosophy has always been trying to put a wrench on the enemy's game plan while progressing my own. Meanwhile, his game plan is, oh, how do I like get my win con as fast as possible? You get me? That's kind of like the difference between his philosophy and my philosophy in making the Evo Forest deck. And seeing like everybody's take on Evo Forest is actually very interesting. I've seen Evo Forest with Roach. I've seen Evo Forest with like the Flowering Friendship. I've seen Evo Forest with like kind of like what I do, like with the Izuya package type of thing going on. You get me, right? Like with the Erin plus the Korrigan. Yeah. It's really nice. It's really nice to see like these decks be made even late into the set. Even late into the set, decks like this are still getting made. So yeah, you know, like don't forget to check them out. By the way, guys, if you guys wanna check them out, they have a Twitter. I think that like Seiyun Sky doesn't have a Twitter, but Like the Abyss player has one if you're interested in the mid-range Evo Abyss deck that was showcased today. And yeah. Like that's gonna be for me today, boys. I'm going to host a Ding Dong tournament later. So I'm just gonna take a sleep, right? Like I got my finger fixed today. It was injured yesterday. I got some antibiotics on it today, and it's not sore right now, as sore right now as yesterday. So you know, thank God I'm a card game creator now. You know, thank God I'm a card game creator now. My injured finger doesn't really matter. Alright, so I'm going to bed for now so I can host the Ding Dong tournament later. I'll be posting details on what the Ding Dong tournament will be. And if you guys want a sneak peek, since you guys are here, I'll reward you guys with a heads up of what are the rules later. The rules later will be Pang. Yep. Later, the only allowed cards will be spells and amulets. No followers. No followers. I want to see what it looks like actually. No follower decks later. Oh my god, are we going to see Woodwalkers? You are allowed to play cards like this. You are allowed to play spells that print tokens and followers, but you are not allowed to have followers themselves in your deck. Yep, that's going to be the Ding Dong tournament later. Yeah. Don't worry. Surely people won't force egg in that, right? Let me see actually. Surely people won't force egg in that, right? Maybe you can actually. Let me see. But it's gonna be much more creative. Spell and amulet only. Oh, 1 sec. We filter here. Spell amulet. Oh wow, you can play artifacts actually. Wait, you can play artifacts if you want to. No Imari. Stream of life. Artifact? Wait, you can play artifact actually. You can egg still, yeah, but the only way you do it is soprano. How to play sword? Oh, 1 sec. I'm pretty sure you can play sword. I am pretty sure you can play sword. 1 sec. Let me show you what I mean. Pretty sure you can. Because if you do this, you have loot, you have removal, you have this. The question is, how good are your cards? Because you can print this. You can print this. Yup, you're screwed. Yeah, your deck's kind of screwed. I'm not gonna lie. Your deck's kind of screwed. You don't have a real win con. I guess you can crowd, right? But yeah. Those are gonna be the rules later for the Ding Dong tournament, chat. I'll be announcing them in the Discord once I end this stream. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Like, I will be hosting another best of 10 probably next week. If not, then it's probably because of, you know, like, it's probably going to be, like, it's going probably to be because I have a birthday stream I'm preparing for, because it's going to be my birthday next week. Right, 28 years old. I'm 1 foot, like 1 foot in the door of death. Prehistoric fossil and all that shit. Alright, let's go raid somebody, guys. Yeah, let's go raid somebody. We'll be going live later again though, don't worry. Just give me a few hours to like rest. Go raid Mirai. Mirai's playing Deadlock. Alright, let's go raid Mirai. Alright, see you guys. Yo, YouTube. See you later, right? Ding Dong tournament later. Ding Dong tournament in 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. 5 hours. 4.5 hours around that time, okay? 4.5 hours. Alright, see you everybody. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Remember to check out your boys from CN and JP, right? They're the ones who are they're the ones who made this what you call it, this best of 10 cup possible. So yeah, big shout out to them for letting me commentate and letting me play last week. All right, see you everybody.